Welcome to Nothing's Personal, where we take everything personal. My name is Chris, and here with me as always is
Nathan. What's going on, guys?
welcome back
Welcome back.
to
Welcome
another
back.
week, another beautiful week, another beautiful episode.
Another epi is out. What's up, dude?
It's kind of hot in here.
Okay, well, I can fix that. You gonna fix that right now?
No,
Okay, I'm just gonna say I will leave it.
I want
It's
both
fine.
of us to be sweating.
It's fine. Oh, I turned the fan off. That's why it's hot. It was cold a second ago, though. I feel like I should have just probably left it on normal.
It's getting hotter though outside.
Oh, you're saying the? Oh God, I don't want to talk about the weather. Here we go.
Are you ready for that?
I like the cold.
I do too,
I like the cold. I don't care for the heat, but I mean,
especially this heat, like Texas heat. Very professional. As I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted.
sorry, technical difficulties.
Very inappropriate, very unprofessional.
Very
I will
unprofessional.
be writing a letter to your corporate office.
That's fine.
No, I'm saying I'm not like this Texas heat. I'm not with it.
I mean, so I think we're gonna be cold for a little bit though. So I think we'll be okay.
I think we'll be like normal, like nice temperature for like another month.
Yeah, and then it'll get blazing hot where you can only wear shorts and go out at night because it's so hot outside.
Yeah, even in the shade, you're hot. It's sticky,
We're-
nasty, wet.
We've had some pretty days lately though.
Like
Like
the
the
last few
the
days
days have
have
been
been
nice.
really pretty.
Yeah, I was at work all the these last 3 days, but I definitely was kind of like, oh, it's nice outside.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I went to, except like so I went to the rodeo like 2 days ago, and it was not kind of pretty. We got rained on,
oh damn, you were there when it was raining.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
especially like we had to wait in line,
Ooh.
and it rained.
Yeah.
I was wet,
Hey, did you take any pictures?
and I went myself.
Yeah.
No,
How's the drip?
I dressed up.
How's the drip?
I had to buy me some new boots. I bought me some new boots. I had never owned a new pair of boots. I owned like a hand-me-down type pair from one of my uncles.
Yeah.
But I had never owned like a new pair, so I was like, okay, let me.
What were they made again? Of tiger skin or something, or elephant skin or something? Human skin.
Elephant tusks.
Elephant tusks.
Yeah.
Oh, they're made of ivory.
Beaver tail.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Owl.
All the
Bald
endangered
eagle.
animals. Bald eagles feather on my hat.
The game warden about to have it. Oh yeah. No. So you dressed. You were dressed up. That's
Yeah,
cool.
and I had bought a little outfit like the week prior, so I went up pretty dressed up.
Was there a lot of people dressed up there?
Yeah, that's how they on that. Like from what I remember, people like dress up really nice.
Yeah. I've only been once, so that's what I'm saying. I didn't like. I kind of like. I went and bought some like boots from Academy, like some like BS
Yeah.
boots. Like I was like, I guess I gotta like look the part kind of, but I wasn't wearing like no. But so what'd you wear? So you wore the boots. What else you
I
have?
bought a little button-up shirt. Bro.
A little bit. Did you tuck it in?
Nah,
You tucked it
I
in,
didn't have a
dude.
belt.
You have a belt?
I didn't have like a.
I thought you were gonna have a
Western-y
belt with your name on it. You said
I should have with a big C on it.
you should have done that.
Big C or big S for my last name.
Should have
That'd
just
been
no.
nice.
It should have just said dirty on it.
I want to get a bubble with dirty on it.
It just says dirty on it. That's the next. That's the birthday idea. That'd be good.
That's kind of funny though.
So did you have a good time?
Yeah, it's nice. Actually, it was a good time.
You
No, I was gonna say
you
the
did.
weather kind of like brought it down, but overall it was nice. The concert was really good. I want to go see Chris Stapleton. He's really good.
I'm not a fan of country, but yeah.
But you know what? A lot of people that say they're not a fan, they like him.
Yeah, he's
Because
good.
I kind of think he strays off. Like, he doesn't make like, I don't think he makes traditional country. He makes like blues, like southern blues type.
Yeah. You were playing some stuff before we
Yeah.
started. Yeah, and I didn't know he was Tennessee whiskey. I don't know why I thought it was someone
Yeah.
else. But
No, he's good.
no, he has good stuff, but I don't listen to country that much, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not a country man. Chelsea does country, of
So
course.
sick. I remember going through a little country phase where I just listened to nothing but country music for a really long time. Like in high school, I think.
Were you sad?
It was cringe.
You're sad, I bet. The country is very sad. There's no happy
it was
country.
Like, yeah, it was sad.
It's all
music.
sad. It's all talking about drinking and women and
yeah,
it's a little
it's
sad,
so
you
bad.
know? Yeah, I don't know. Country's cool,
You want something corny?
but
I don't know why I'm gonna tell you this, or I don't know why I'm gonna say this,
mhm.
but so I used to listen to a lot of country music, and it's like a lot of like kind of lovey-dovey songs, you know. So back when I was in high school, my phase was like ninth grade,
Mm-hmm.
and So when
Mhm.
I would try to talk to girls,
No. No.
and to help me out a little bit,
Uh-huh.
I would.
What? You sing country to them?
No, dog, no.
You'd be like, hey, can I sing this song?
No,
You dedicate songs to them.
I would take lyrics, use them
To text them and
like if it was my words.
Oh, what?
It'll work though.
Ew.
It's so corny.
And also, those girls are
It's
stupid.
so corny.
That's
It's so
terrible.
corny.
What?
It's
Hey, that's kind of
so
smart, though.
corny.
That's kind of smart.
It is kind of smart.
That's kind of smart.
Because it'd be a little poetic, so I'd be like,
Some of them be sad, though.
no, yeah. I think looking back on
funny.
it, it was kind of corny.
No, it's very corny, but it's good, though.
No, yeah.
Yeah, you had a weird childhood. You did some weird stuff. Low
Yeah.
key.
Oh
That's
no!
cool.
Speaking of, oh my god.
I can tell a story.
Yeah. So there's one moment in my life. Speaking of like my in high school, early high school. So one of the most embarrassing moments that I still think of to this day, and I regret it every time I think back about it. I'm like, what in my right mind did I think saying that was a good idea? So I want to say I was like 15. And I was in a relationship, and I had met the parents. We went to like a dinner, right?
Yeah.
And her uncle was there, and I remember him asking me, so questioning me, you know,
How old were you?
like 15,
Okay.
15, 16.
Okay.
No, I was like 15.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, so, what are your plans on going to school? What do you want to be when you grow up?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why the answer.
Say it.
I said I wanted to be an astronaut. An astronaut. Yo. If I was in their position,
Hey.
afterwards I'd have like,
Hey,
you cut it
you
out.
should have just said that you want to be the president.
It's about the same thing. But the thing is, I don't even want to be an astronaut. I got nervous.
You're like, what's something really cool? Astronaut. Bro.
But no. See, I relive it in my head because it's so embarrassing. I can see the expression on his face.
Hey, that's trauma.
Yeah,
that's
no,
trauma.
yeah, seriously. I see the expression on his face, and he's just like,
He's like, you really know how to pick them, huh?
let me tell you, the room fell silent. The record scratched, everything. It was like, you're wondering why I'm here, right? It's like,
So you go, waiter, can you get you over here? An astronaut?
I said an astronaut.
Hey, you should be an astronaut now. Just do it.
Dude. Like, when I tell you, it's stuck in my head. I can't, like, it's so embarrassing to me.
If I was in his position, I'd be like, what? What?
It's
An astronaut.
so out of left field. Like,
That's cool though. Yeah, that's cool. You should be an astronaut. I think that'll pan out over you.
it's like something you say you want to be when you're like in first grade.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said president
And I'm
thing.
in high school.
Like, I want to be the president of the United States. That's cool though. No, that's good. That's
no, it's not. It's
embarrassing
cringe.
stories like that are very cringe. We were talking about memories last episode, and I was trying to think of like memories like that where things that like really crippled you. And I had one that I was gonna say on here, and I can't remember right now. It'll come to me in a little bit, but that does suck too when you have something that you say or do,
Then
and
you wish
like
to go back on.
yes,
Yeah.
like it leaves your mouth, and then you immediately go, ooh, like you want to like take it, like you put your foot in your mouth. That's as a kid. I think you did a lot as a kid though.
Yeah,
Like a lot.
Yeah.
And some people don't, they're like, oh, something's wrong with him, or he does. I did a lot as a kid though. Like there's a lot of moments in life where people had to correct me, or like I said something, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, like you just do it. You're like, oh, you never forget it. But I don't know. I wanted to, so today, switching subjects, me and Chelsea went to the mall. Right, and we swung by or whatever, and I guess I don't go to the mall that often. It's been a little
I hate the
hot.
mall.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute. There was a store that I went to. I had to walk out. I got a little anxious because there's a lot of people in there.
Really?
It's a Saturday. It's a sale at some bullshit store in the mall that sells, cheap ass clothing made by kids, pennies on a dollar, like sad shit, right? Like this is whatever. It's a whole shitty place, right? The store. I was like, I just want to walk out. and I'm like in there swimming people, and I was like, Chelsea was like, she was going like walking, and I immediately like was looking around, and I was in there for a little bit, and I just dipped out. And she called me, she's like, "Where are you?" I was like, "I'm sitting outside. When you're done, I'll like, we're good." Because it's too many people. So I was walking around the mall, and I was talking about this before we started. I was looking at the stores there in the mall, and they got some weird stores in there now.
The mall turns weird. I haven't been in a really long time, but from what I remember, they have
Selfie Land is one store. You go in there and take selfies. Yeah. Another one is
dude, I've seen one of those.
Indoor,
they have like little props set up and stuff.
That's what they had. They had a Game of Thrones chair at the front. Hey, it was kind of tight.
Go, bro.
Hey, let's go. We can do that. I go.
Oh.
What? I mean, yeah, it's whack. Yeah, no. What? No, never. We won't have that up on the wall next. No. So they have like props and stuff. And then the other one is an indoor airsoft shooting range. This is in the mall.
A shooting range?
It's a shooting range in the mall. Like, I guess. And then just...
The mall's falling apart.
You know what? Somebody, while we were in one of the stores, and I'm not going to say any store names, I won't. While we were in one of these stores, this person walks in and goes, "It fucking stinks in here."
No, you're lying.
And I immediately like was looking at like a shirt, and I was like, "I'm leaving." Like, this is just too much. Like, there's a lot of side quests going on in the mall. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of NPCs around.
There's a whole lot of that, and I just like, why is there a train going through the mall? There's a train going to the mall.
Yo, what?
There's a train going to the mall.
See, that's why I avoid.
Yeah, there's a
malls.
train going to the mall, and then there's little kids on those little fucking furry things. You seen those little bikes? Like we're
what's
getting,
going on?
yeah, like
it's a sensory overload.
They got like a Lululemon pop-up shop. Like, nothing makes sense to where it's like, none of this fits here. Like, all they need now is a Ferris wheel,
and it'll be all gone like in 5 months.
I mean,
like, it'll be like a recycle. Like, another store will take its
yeah.
place.
No, I mean, all those stores are, some of those stores that you see are newer. First of all, and also they keep opening newer. This one did look cool. I don't remember the name of it. I would say it because it's actually really nice. It's a new like comic book or like fan, you know, like cool like figurines and different toys and stuff. Like, there's a cool amount of that, and it's it's bigger than Box Lunch and what's the other one? I can't think of it right now, but it's bigger than that one too. Think Geek, yeah, it's bigger than that one too, and it's got nice stuff. So that's the only cool store I saw. The other ones I was like,
that's the only thing about that mall that I would think like is worth going to, and like the Apple store, but like.
Even the Apple store, I wouldn't walk in. You know how packed it is these days? Like, uncontrollably packed to where...
go like for like service on my phone.
Even then, I don't even know if I want to be there. Like, I'd rather call or send it in. Just because, I mean, obviously you get immediate service, but I mean...
Well, to be fair, I have a different mall that's closer to me.
That's true.
That's much nicer.
No, that mall is changing drastically.
For the bad.
Yeah, and I don't even mean like the... Like, I'm not trying to be like that guy saying like the people. It's not even that. It's just the stores and the things that they have. It's changing. I don't like it. I don't know. Not a fan. It might end up like Greenspoint at one point. Just shut all that shit down.
I feel like it's going that route.
It'll be around for too long.
Couple of years.
It's got so much crap in it. Like, it'll stay the way it is. But I don't know. That's also a very strange mall in itself. Like, it's always... I was telling Chelsea, I was saying how...
You worked there before?
I worked at that mall, yeah.
What did you do?
Fun fact, before I worked at Dillard's, a department store.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Before I worked at Dillard's, I was applying at different jobs. Or actually, no, I was already working at Dillard's, I think. Anyway, no, I wasn't. I was applying at different jobs within the mall. And this was when I was like 20 or something, or 19, 20, or I don't know. I was applying for different jobs, and I applied for a job. This was my claim to fame. I applied a job at Fossil Watches. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Fancy.
And when I interviewed, I just want to say the guy interviewed me and said, "You know what? We're actually going to change your interview and we would consider you for the management position." And I was like, dang. Never got a call back, though. Never got a call back. They gaslit me, bro. Never got a call back. Like, I called and they were like, "Oh, we filled the position. Sorry." I'm like, I was real sad, so I went to Dillard's. And,
how is it working in the mall? Like, where do you?
I've never talked about this.
Where do you go to clock in or?
So a lot of this department. So if you're working for a department store, all of them, there's actually like 1,000 different ways into the mall if you're an employee. I'm not trying to like help someone get into a mall if they want to. But there's like 1,000 different ways to get into a mall if you're an employee. Different side doors.
No, yeah,
and
I
crap.
remember picking up a friend. They worked at one of the department stores, and they came out through like one of the near like the dumpsters or something like that. Yeah.
That's how it is at that mall. A lot of them let out like that towards like the dumpsters, or there's different exit doors. That's all it is though. Dillard's it had a keypad on the side. It's like Macy's or JCPenney. You type in the thing and you go in. But they
have like secret hallways, right?
So yes, all malls have that. We didn't use them just because Dillard's was it was 3
stories?
Yeah, it was 3 stories, huge, right? I don't even know how the fuck it was 3 stories, but it's 3 stories, right? Separate deal. But even Dillard's though, like I always used to say this, like you could start on one side of the store and go all back ways and get to the other side of the store. Like there was ways to get in and like walk, like you go behind like to like the fixture rooms and stuff where they have the different and you can go up and all through and travel. And like I don't know if I've ever said this on here, but there was a room in Dillard's or a part of Dillard's that it was in the fixture room that they used to tell us, hey, don't go back there. And we're like, don't go back. What do you mean don't go back there? And like, yeah, don't go back there because that door has to stay locked. So obviously I'm going to go back there, right? Because I'm like, nobody's going to know I'm going back here. Well, it turns out there was a silent alarm on the door. But
and you went to jail.
Yeah. No, I went back there with one of my buddies. Shout out to my boy Garrett. Went back there with one of my buddies and opened the door. And it was like we opened it and it was like darkness all the way to like a light, but it looked, I'm not even exaggerating, it looked like a football field, but just of like darkness. And you're like, and he goes, fuck it. And he runs into it and he runs around and then he comes back and he goes, bro, oh my God, it's huge. He was like, you can't see it because it's just one little, he's like, I don't know why there's one light bulb on and it's just like, just lighting up that one area. But he's like, it goes all the way around, like huge.
What was in it?
He said nothing. It was empty.
Like probably storage.
And
I don't know.
There was nothing in there, and we weren't allowed to put anything in there either. I'm like,
it's really.
It was weird. And then
children in there.
I don't know,
Epstein Island.
It was weird because I was like, where this doesn't connect to to like actual Dillard's. I don't know. I always wondered. I was always very interested by it. But I remember one of the store managers, like she came back there and she was like, did one of y'all open the door? And I was like, oh, we fell on it. Like, my bad. I accidentally fell and hit the door and opened it up. She's like, oh, just be careful. There's a silent alarm on it. Like, it'll go off. But I always used to wonder about that room because it was just, like, it's not a room. That shit was like a whole other warehouse. Like, it was huge. Yeah, but Dillard talk. I changed the lights there. That was my job. I was the light guy. I dealt with, like, electricity or electrician stuff. Yeah.
You were a handyman?
Kinda, yeah. Not kinda, I was. I changed lights. Dude, you know how many light bulbs I broke while I worked there? Like, I'd be working and, like, I'd be up there, right, and I'd be changing the light bulbs and shit. And I'd be like, oh.
Like,
and
you get on a ladder and everything?
Yeah, I had a ladder. I had a ladder. I climb up there and I'd be like, oh. And, like, the shit would just break. And they'd be, like, customers and stuff. I'm sorry. I break it all over clothes and shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I fell off the ladder a few times. It was fun. It was a cool job. I had one of those little, and, like, the little, I don't know what that shit's called, but you, like, little scissors, yeah, because you have to get up high. It was cool. It was a cool little job.
That was a long time ago.
And then I changed from that job within it, and I started selling shoes at Dillard's. So I did that for a little bit too.
I remember that part.
Hated it so much. People coming in, give me a size 12. I'm like, you're an ass, bro. I hated it so much, dude. But what I was getting at, the reason why I was saying all this is because I was telling Chelsea, I could not work in a mall now. There's just no way.
Not a chance.
Dude, what?
I would never, ever.
Dude, and for those of you that work in a mall, I absolutely get it. Do you make your paper player? But honestly, Like,
I don't think I could see myself working anywhere where I have to interact with a bunch of people or have a bunch of people around me.
Could you be could you work for you know how like when you're walking through the mall in the middle stands and like they're like, hey man, you wanna smell some of this? And you're like, get away from me.
I would never. I don't have the personality for that.
You know what I hate? The ones I hate the most? The shoe ones. Cleaners. The shoe ones?
Leave me alone.
Yeah. Like, dang, man, I like them shoes. They're, walking up to you. Let me clean them for you. Back up, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you come on. Let me just wipe them down. Let me wipe them down. Oh my god. They want to sell you some shit. And no, dude. Back up. Back up.
And you know me, my shoe game kind of immaculate. So like, I'll be walking in there. They be like, hey bro, I like your shoes. Let me clean it up a little bit. I'm like, bro, they already clean. Leave me alone.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I hate when that you see them.
I said it in my head, but out loud, I'm like, no, thanks.
No, I'm good. Yeah. The dude came up to us today. Wanted to massage. Like he wanted to massage us. Would you do that? Would you get a massage in the middle?
In the middle?
In the middle?
Not a chance. Not a chance.
You should do it.
Dude, that's like NPC stuff. Who does that?
Dude, you know,
what's crazy?
Wait,
people really do
there's
it.
a massage parlor inside that same mall. Like,
or you know what's the other one?
What?
The big virtual reality
Oh
pod that people get into.
Dude.
In the middle of the mall.
No.
They're over here with little goggles on, like,
bro, are you at an amusement park?
bro,
Are you at Disney
hundreds of
World?
people walking past you. Why?
Also, I want to say
$50 for that.
I want to say one thing. And if you do this watching or listening, punch yourself in the face, fall on something. You need to do something to yourself. When you're walking in the mall, walk.
There's lanes.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Hey, just like there's on the highway, there's a you're not going to drive on the left side of the road, right?
Nope.
We're not in the UK. Nope. You know, we're not over there. You're not going to walk on the left side, and you are not going, if you're on the right side, right, where we drive and also walk, you're not going to, if you're in the left lane walking, you're walking fast. If you're in the right lane, you're cruising. Listen, there was two, I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to say this in the nicest way. There was two large Amazonian women. They were so big. They were taller than me. Huge.
Oh, wow.
And they were just blocking the whole way to walk. I'm like trying to walk around them and shit. I'm like, why am I having to do this?
I hate having like...
Yeah, move. What the fuck?
I know you see me.
Yeah.
Move.
Like, dude, move around, walk around.
Yeah.
And someone did that to me, and I was like, I understand. Like, you want to get where you're going, so you want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are, ooh, ah, like, look, the airsoft, indoor range.
Yeah.
Like, dude, just keep walking. What are we doing?
It's like people really go to the mall just to look.
That's crazy to me.
Like, if I go to the mall, I know exactly what I have
That
in
you
mind.
want something, yeah.
Or like what stores I want to go to.
Yeah, right. But you're
I'm
not
like,
just...
Wow.
That mall hasn't changed
It's the
that
same
much.
layout, same everything.
Yeah, it hasn't changed that much to where, you're over here trying to figure out, I don't know.
Like I haven't been there in probably like a year, and
It's changed a lot from a year. I will say that.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's changed. The stores inside, like you said, there's still some staple stores that are still there, but a lot of new things have also made their way in. And then there's a part of the mall, not even joking, there's a part of the mall that's pretty dead. Like there's not much over there, that it almost seems like it's shutting down from that side. So I don't think they're like shutting down. There's not really like many businesses over there, but I don't know. I'm getting a little tired of just...
I can't do the mall, man.
Dude, honestly, at this point, this is gonna sound really dumb and stupid and like maybe Gen whatever or boom whatever. Why do we even have malls anymore? Why don't we just go online everything?
I prefer...
Versus like a brick and mortar. Because I mean, think about how much you order from online. I don't know if everyone does, but I like to go in store and buy something if I can get it today, but 9 times out of 10, if you're early enough or you're thinking about something, you want to buy it, actual stores, I don't know. I thought about that when I was walking to the mall, because I really was stressed out too walking to the mall, because you have all that anxiety. There's a lot that goes into it, and then
so many people.
Yeah, it is a lot of people.
I don't like that many people.
We went on Saturday too, and we went at between 12 and 2 o'clock. It's just peak time. So yeah, no, I don't know. And that's, like I said, that's whatever of me. But
I think the thing about me is I highly believe in retail therapy. I like to buy my stuff. I like to buy myself things like when I'm feeling sad,
Online works though.
But online is like you don't get that instant satisfaction.
Oh, buying it out. Oh, you're talking about the buying
you
in
have
store.
to wait.
Yeah.
And then in store you you get it right then and there.
Yeah.
So, but rarely I buy in store. I like to shop online.
Another thing that I noticed, and this is me, I'm just picking apart malls at this point. Another thing that I noticed, and you might have noticed this, anyone that's going to malls, I'm no savant or like fashionista, guru, I'm not. But the shit that they're selling in the malls nowadays is hot ass.
Yeah.
we were walking around, and I told you there's only one store I went to where I legit, me and Chelsea both agreed that they had nice stuff. Like she tried on stuff. I was gonna really like spend money in there, and I was like, wow, like I haven't been in here in years, but all right. That was Abercrombie, but other than that.
Yeah, but that's only because I think they got like a new fashion design.
Yeah, right. We were talking about this before. They revamped and they did all their stuff. So they have like all new, like their jeans and like all that shit is new for men and women. It's way better, 1,000 times better. It's not that like shit it used to be. But we were going to other stores. We went to at least 4 or 5 other stores, and everything we walked into, I was like, it's carbon copied.
Yeah.
At each store, same. Like,
or they go thrifting.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Because I was telling Chelsea, I was like, I can't justify paying $100 for this when I know I can go to a thrift store and find something
better.
Obviously, way less, right? More character. It's got a little, you know, something to it rather than. And I know, again, I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm that person, but even the shoe stores, I'd walk in there and I'm like,
oh, the shoes nowadays in
I'm walking
stores.
out. Yeah. What's in
Not
here?
a chance.
Yeah, but I get if you need something. That's what you're saying. If you need like a shirt or like I did go buy a dress or like a shirt to go out. I needed it, but I went to 5 different stores and they had that same style of shirt in every 5 stores. I just picked the store I wanted to buy it from. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think everything's like moving online and stuff like that. I don't see the need for malls either.
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, you can have stores. There are certain stores where I do get it that you have like that, but I don't know.
Well, to be fair, if you really think about it, we only have like what 3, 4 major malls.
Yeah,
that I know of, maybe 5.
Yeah,
like
really. We have the malls, and then you have the outlets too.
In the Galleria.
Yeah, to me, the Galleria is not somewhere you go to buy stuff, though. Is that? I only say that because like if you need a Birkin bag or you need like a Gucci purse or some shit, you're gonna go to Galleria. But if
I think that's a whole different.
I was gonna say, but
the Galleria is different.
Hey, and I say this as a regular person, right? You're not going in.
It's a different tax bracket.
Absolutely, at the Galleria. Yeah. I like if I walk to a store, i.e. the Galleria. If I walk to a store and I have to wait in line and like be let in because it's that expensive,
I probably can't afford it.
Hey, what? Hey, my car gonna get declined at the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's not.
They gonna look at me and be like,
they're gonna be like, poor. No, like, no. And I just, I don't know. But that's my whole mall spiel. That's just what I've been. Like, oh, do you want to roll into my next thing? I had something else that happened. All right, so I was coming home this morning from work and I got pulled over.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I posted it this time. You know, gotta have it on the medias. You know, so I got pulled over by the popos, and I was not even out of the county that I work in yet. And I was speeding.
What happened? Oh, you were speeding.
I was speeding. You
gotta know better speed over there.
Hey, can I tell you something? I'm going to admit to my crime because I was released. I was going 93 in a 65. Okay, fair enough. I wasn't going 100.
To be fair, and those like so when I'm in like I stay really far, and it's like kind of small town type roads. There's too many cops over there. So I know I go speed limit, and I'm gonna let you. I have a kind of a story similar to yours.
Okay,
I'll let you tell tell yours first.
The reason why I want to tell is because it's kind of funny. So for those of you, most of you know by now, but I work in EMS, right? So I'm leaving from work. I actually overslept, so I'm leaving town. I'm still in the town that I work in. Okay, so I'm still in that. Like I have another 10, 15 miles ish or less till I get out of that, that county or that area. Right. So I'm, in that area and I'm driving and I didn't really think anything of it because that's usually where I kind of stepped on and I'm going 93 is where I usually do that. Or I'll just kind of punch it and I'm out of town. I'm gone or I'm leaving. So I saw him where he was at. I saw the cop and be honest with you, one, I did not think he was going to make it from where he was. So he was we have a parking lot, like a new development, like properties and stuff. He was in that parking lot, right? Towards the middle to the back, right? Of a parking lot that's a decent size. He goes from the parking lot through all the way, rushing through the feeder, and then from the feeder up on the grass of the highway. Yep, through the grass. I mean, and I'm talking about so fast and so like powerful that grass was turning up. And I as soon as he did, I said, "Oh, he's coming for me." Because I went like this. Look, I'm driving, and I go,
"Wait, he got up to you that fast, and you were going that fast?"
That SUV was moving.
Oh my God.
That SUV was moving. Hey, my SUV was moving. His SUV was moving. Because I'm like driving, and I see him do that, and I'm like, oh, and he's doing like, like coming. And I look around, and I was like, "Yep, that's me."
Yo, it's never that serious.
Hey, that's exactly what I said. Because he pulls up. And I'm like, and I already
in uniform?
Huh?
Were you in uniform?
I wasn't. I was wearing my jacket. Okay. I put a different jacket on. I had to change out of my uniform. So I'm sitting there.
Here's my ID. Oh, that's my first responder.
Can I tell you what
ID.
I did? I swear to you, I wasn't gonna mention anything about me being EMS. I was gonna.
Do they like y'all?
Yeah, we're cool. We have a good relationship. So, well, most of us do. Yeah. I don't have a problem. I don't know. I can't speak for everyone.
I'm saying like in general, like.
Yeah, we're good. We have a good. Yeah,
so
we have a good rapport.
I don't know how. I've heard like a little thing. I don't know if it's true or not, but like firefighters and police officers, they kind of like beef.
No, so I can't speak for them for that. Everyone that I've ever come across with in where I work at, and I'm not saying this because I don't think anybody, but I'm just like anyone that I've come across with has always been very helpful. Some of the best people I've met that have helped me with like the most challenging.
Enough with the propaganda, bro.
No, I'm not talking about police. I'm talking about firefighters.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Firefighters. I'm not talking strictly. Yeah, police. That's a whole other whatever. But anyway, the reason, because I literally when I was getting pulled over, I kind of like in my head I was like, I'm not in uniform right now. So I was like, I can't I'm not gonna try to flex that muscle. I'm gonna just the only thing I can do right now that will maybe get me let off with the warning, because that's all I want. I just want to go home safely. There's nothing wrong, right? I wasn't driving. I just was driving a little fast, right? A little fast, 20 whatever over the speed limit. So he goes to get out of the car, and I was like, I recognize him, but I'm a little worried.
You know him.
I know him. I know
like
most
to
of
work.
Yeah. He's one of the right. He's the same county, so he's one of the police in our county. But I was like, he may give me a ticket. I don't know. Like I don't know with him, right? Because I don't know. He's older. So he walks up, I roll on the window. He's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "What's going on?" He goes, "Going a little fast there, huh?" I was like, He's like, "The reason I pulled you over is because you were going 93 in a 65. Reason you're going somewhere so fast?" I was like, "Sir, I'll be honest with you. I just left work. I'm just trying to get home. It's a little late. I didn't realize the time." And he goes, "Huh, leaving work, huh?" He goes, "What do you do for work?" And I went,
And he asked,
hey. And I told him I work for beep, 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 beep. And he goes, "How about we let you off with the warning?" And I was like,
it worked that time.
Hey, I was like, let's go, boy.
Hey, he walked into it. Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. I was going to take, if it was a ticket, I was going to take it. I swear on my life. I was, because I was like, it is what, and I literally was like, he's like, "Man, let me," he kind of like lax, because I swear he goes, "I got me one," when he was driving.
He took his hand off the holster.
Hey, I'm telling you, he thought he had one because the way he pulled up. And I literally was telling this to somebody else I work with when I was telling the story, because this just happened this morning. I was texting somebody, and I was like, "Dude, he thought he had one." I'm not trying to be mean, but he hey, if it wasn't for me work, he probably would have had one. You know what I'm saying? He would have had a good one. But he asked me, I was like, "Yeah," I gave him my thing. He's like, let me get your stuff. I'll be right back." So he goes, boom, he comes back, and he goes, "All right, man, it's a little late for you to be getting off. I know." I said, "Man, I overslept." He said, "Long night, huh?" I said, "Yeah, but you know how it goes." You know how it goes, but you know what I'm saying? And then I go, what did he say? Oh, I don't know why I said this. I go, "This isn't my car. This is my fiance's car. Sometimes, this thing will just get away from me." So he goes, "Thing gets up pretty fast, huh?" Yeah, he's like, "Just do me a favor, man. We patrol this county. Like, this is our area."
Yeah.
He's like, "Just be kind of cool." He's like, "Go ahead and get out of here." I said, "Thank you, partner. See you later, man." Appreciate it, sir. Hey, dude, I was like, God. Because I'm telling you, I was already like snapping pictures, taking pictures, and like, I'm going to freaking, get a ticket. Like, it's already going to happen. But I was like, dude, thank you. Just, I'm sorry, officer. He's like, just be cool. I'm like, it ain't gonna work forever, dude. Okay, it won't work forever.
Yeah, you only get so many before you get it.
When I was driving away though, I was probably 20 miles away, and I may or may
Right back
not.
to 90.
I was on 290. I may or may not have excelled the speed that I originally had
You
went.
went right back to 90. Yeah.
Excelled the speed, and there was another. But I was now in a new county.
Yeah.
There was another cop, and I was like, I've been pulled over by them before. And I'm like, and I like kind of started inching off the gas, and I was like, dude, if I get pulled over by him again, this will be, I don't know what I'll do. Like, I have to like, just give me a ticket, because I don't make it off twice, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just thought it was pretty silly, I guess.
I have one where I kind of ran away from the cop.
Whoa, okay, hold on. It's a joke.
Not like
He's kidding.
that. No, not like that. So, like right on the street, like the main street before I turn it into my neighborhood, like my house, there's a lot of cops. It is because like they're like mini cities. I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know what they're called, but like a little mini city over. They're like towns. Like
I was gonna say, are they like
over.
different? Are they different districts? Maybe like they're divided into districts, because
I'm not sure because they have
or
different
maybe
names.
different towns. Oh, because they're different towns then.
So I think it's just towns.
Yeah,
Like I have mine is like a little town, and then
Yeah.
over there's another town.
it's like that where I work at.
Yeah,
It's like 20
so
minutes away. It's a different. Yeah.
That town is like there's a lot of crackheads, meth heads, a lot of meth heads. No,
Mhm.
like seriously.
I believe you.
And so a lot of cops patrol that area and just like do random stops or like catch you for like, not turn on your signal light.
Yeah,
You know,
that's a crime, dude. It's a crime.
sorry.
crime.
So I was coming home like really late after the rodeo, and it's like so the speed limit goes from like 55 to 35.
Yeah.
And I know, and like I always follow it there, especially because it's like they're always there to catch you because there's a big difference.
Yeah.
So I was there. I was going. I even have my cruise control on, so I'm like, no, they're not gonna catch me slipping.
You use your cruise. Okay. We'll come back to that.
Only when I go through that area,
Yeah.
because I'm like, dude, they're not gonna catch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
You
sometimes I'm a little heavy on the pedal.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I know. I've driven with you.
And the cop, you can tell.
You can tell.
You've been put over so many times. You can tell.
Absolutely.
The cop's behind you.
Absolutely.
And
I know
it's
when it's
nighttime,
coming.
and I can only see the headlights. So I'm like, man, he's coming up on me.
I got it down to a science where I know what the headlights look like when they're a cop.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I'm going 37 and 35.
You're speeding.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're speeding.
Oh, no, 10%. You can go 10% over.
You're speeding.
You can go 10% over.
I say your speed. I was going 93. Go.
I was going 2 miles, but knowing them, I'm like they'll pull you over for going 1 mile over. Knowing them, especially at that time. So I was like, he started pulling up on me. I'm telling you, the railroad tracks are here. My house is there. I was here. All I had to do was make that turn and into my street.
You didn't drive fast enough.
I was going 35. No,
Should have punched it.
I was far enough from him. He was closing in on me, but luckily I caught like the green light and I was able to turn. He turned with me. He was following me. I turned again into my street. He followed me and I went straight back to my house and I pulled in. And
Where did he go?
he was like following me into like my street.
Yeah.
Almost like, cause I don't live in a neighborhood. I live like in
Right. You live. I know. Yeah. You live
It's like
kind
a
of stuck.
str-
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like a side street.
yeah. So he kind of followed me in there, but since I kept going, he stopped because it's like already my neighborhood. Well, my house. He's not gonna follow me.
So
to my house.
wait. So he's coming behind you, and then you just ripped it and just went.
No. I'm still going to speed limit, but like
Why? There's no speed limit posted back there. You could have just ripped it.
I could have, because I'm at my house.
You should have just won.
I'm in my house. Sorry.
Yeah.
What?
I'm home, dude. You run inside.
So I'm in my house.
What are you gonna do? Pull me over on foot?
I need a warrant, bro. Come on.
Like, sir, this is your car. No, it's not. It's not my car. It's not my car. Nope.
You didn't even see me, bro. I've
You
been
didn't
home
see
the
me.
whole entire time. I don't know what you're talking about. But I got away, because if I feel like
You
if I
didn't
would've-
get away. I mean,
no,
nothing.
but if I didn't never was home, like if I was like 5 miles away, he would pull me
You
over.
tested the waters a little bit. I like that though. I respect.
Because I would have been pulled over if I wasn't closer to home.
Yeah.
Because he was already like
Dude,
probably.
you're not pulling me over in front of my house.
No,
No.
I'm going in my house. And
Yeah.
probably getting out.
You can walk inside. You can walk up to
You
the
see
door.
that no trespassing sign? Sorry, buddy.
So here's the thing. I have done that. I do this when I'm going to work a little bit, where I'll be driving, and I will I'll kind of I'll see like a sheriff or like somebody.
Oh no, I don't test them over there.
I do.
They'll pull you over.
Here's the. Can I
I've
say
been
why I
pulled over
test?
too many times
Because
over.
you know what I hate? I don't like this when you're driving and you know when there's a cop on the road or nearby because everybody's driving correct, right? Everybody's law-abiding
No,
citizen.
the thing is, over there, I know all the spots they're at. So like,
Yeah.
I know when to slow down. I've been pulled over 4 times over there,
Yeah.
and I lived there like over a year and a half.
Sounds about right for that area.
Like it's like
It's
for,
no, I
for
agree.
stupid
It's
stuff.
crazy. No, I
Like
can
not
guarantee
turning
you.
on my blinker light on
Yeah.
a turn, and he gave me a ticket for not having my new address on my license. Like I'm like,
He gave you a ticket for that?
yeah, he gave me a ticket for that.
Damn, I've been let as a warning for that. I never
so
got no
I'm like,
ticket.
Bro, are you
Yeah.
serious right now?
Damn,
And
that's
then I'll do
dumb.
like random stops that luckily I'll get away with. But
Well, what I'm talking about is not necessarily if someone stopped. I'm talking about if they're riding, like, let's say you're going on 45 and they're riding with you. My example is I'm on 290. I'm on 290 and they're driving as
290.
well. 290, hey, I ain't gonna lie, 290,
290, 249,
Hey.
45, I
Hey.
rip it.
100. Listen, I'm only saying because I'm going out of
On
town to work.
249, you can do that.
I wouldn't
Easy.
do it on 249.
Oh yeah,
I never-
no cops on 249.
I never been pulled over on I've seen cops. I never put no on like before you get on to like going towards Willowbrook Tomball, like that part 249. I won't rip it. Maybe before, like with the lights.
And if you hop on the toll like towards nighttime,
Yeah, they race over there though.
best time to race your car.
I was gonna say they race over.
Yeah,
Anyway, what I'm talking about is
empty streets.
if you're doing that though, like I do that. I'm driving and I see a cop because I don't like it when everybody like slows down or like traffic and it's like, come on, just drive. Because if he
Yeah.
ain't stopped you by now, first of all, he's in front of you. He's not gonna.
Oh, the cops driving next to you.
Yeah. He's not gonna go. And then, no, he's not. He already saw you, bro. He already saw you. Like, just drive. So I'll be like, fast lane, and just like, and I'll either like go next to him or just pass him and go in front of him. He already sees me, bro. He's gonna run my plate
Yeah.
anyway. If he's if he's one of those cops, he's gonna do. All right, cool, legit, whatever. Pass off.
But
But
the thing is, I'll be riding dirty, bro.
your problem.
I think that's the difference. So that's why I kind of like follow along. Cause them,
I ride dirty though. My other car, I ride dirty.
them cuffs be on.
Yeah,
We'll get
I
on.
ride my other car.
Now I'm
No,
telling
hey.
you, my license.
Oh,
I don't want to
What's
put
wrong
my
with your
business out there, but I probably have like a warrant.
no, you don't. No, you don't.
Probably.
No, you don't. No.
Probably.
No.
Hey.
Well, we can find out. I can find out for you.
For real?
Yeah, I can find out.
You have like a little system.
I find out for you.
Okay.
We can find out.
No, but like, I feel like I got in a lot of trouble.
You didn't get in no fucking trouble.
Not
Whatever.
like that. Okay, I don't be paying my traffic bills. I should, but I don't. So I don't know.
To be fair, you don't even pay your medical bills.
Nah, bro, it's all a scam. Bro. You don't need to pay your medical bills. Bro.
Took you to the ER that one time, and I was like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay it, bro. I'm not gonna pay it." Like, no, but I'm not gonna pay it. I just told you that. All right,
Nah,
dude.
bro. Like, one time I broke my elbow, bro. They charged me like $4,000. I'm like, bro, I'm not paying.
I'm not gonna pay it. Just let it go to collections.
You
I'm
are
not
crazy.
paying it.
I'm not paying this.
Healthcare should be free in
They
America.
put a Band-Aid on me, charged me $1,000 for going to the ER. Nah, bro. Not paying it.
It's a
Got
scam.
Like $10,000 and probably hospital bills.
It's a scam.
Don't have
hey,
insurance.
Now I think about when I took Louis, they did some scans on him. Something. His bill was expensive.
No, now I have like decent insurance. So I
He
think
has
I'll
insurance, but when they gave him the bill, obviously he's got to and submit it or do all the stuff.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, fucking insurance. I mean, medical bills. I didn't really notice, but
It's the country we live in, buddy.
oh yeah, it's a lovely place we live in.
Like that.
I don't know. I think you say something. So I have a question. So if now y'all tell me this too. I don't know. Obviously, I can't respond, but you can't. So if I was to set up something for us to go do, like what's the
Like
best
me
way to
and
word
you?
it? Yes, not a date. No, if I were to set up so I've been recently.
What are you trying to tell me right now?
Hold on. I've been recently thinking about like acting and stuff, right? And I was like, anyone can just go apply for some of these things, right? Like, or like these castings and stuff. Yeah.
Oh
And I was like, what if we did some like casting. Like we looked into some because I kind of briefly
Like
started.
a serious casting thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like for like a show.
Yeah, or a movie or something. Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah, or like a series or whatever. Yeah, I was thinking about that
To be
because, dude, what?
I'll be having anxiety, bro.
That's fine.
I was having a panic attack just to get a tattoo.
Yeah,
Telling me how to act. Maybe.
just some lines. Yeah, but it could be something small because I fell on that side of TikTok about people that work in.
But does Houston even have like a real scene for that?
I don't know. I think they have castings every once in a while because that's the thing. You can have a casting here for something. So like, let's say they have a casting for example, like a Marvel movie, right? They have a casting for, they need a, and this is just what they do. They call out like, hey, we need a long-haired, brown-skinned, age 23 to 38, whatever, blah blah. And they'll post the lines, or they'll give you like a brief thing. They're like, hey, we want you to read line 8, read out to us, kind of give us a thing, and you just go. But I was thinking even like as extras, that'd be another thing to do as extras. But I think there's little things here and there because they do the casting. What I was going to say is they do the casting here, or the way I understand it anyway. This is from TikTok, so don't quote me on this. They do the casting here and like they kind of start a little thing, and then if they're shooting somewhere else,
you go
right, then you go, and then it's a whole other thing. But I don't know. I was thinking if that would be something that maybe
work your magic, bro.
I'll see what, because I'm interested. I kind of have maybe a foot in that, so I'm thinking I can maybe we'll see, because I think that would be because we were gonna do something. And we're gonna talk about, we won't go into detail.
Yeah.
We were gonna do something and it didn't pan.
Well, I wouldn't say we were gonna.
I was down.
We attempted.
Yeah. We were gonna, just because.
I wouldn't say gonna.
We were gonna.
That means we were going to do it. Which
we weren't
gonna do it.
We weren't going to do it. We just weren't
trying to do it.
Hey, we tried to, how about this? We tried to land an audition and it didn't work out. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Does that sound real?
It sounds real.
In retrospect, we didn't get a call back. Not a big deal though.
Hey, first of all, it didn't even. Yeah.
Hey, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. We won't go into too much detail, but I think it'd be cool. It'd be fun to try to see if we can,
No, that'd be cool.
But I think it's funny because there's people that do those things or like do castings and whatnot, and sometimes they just happen to do it for like, I don't know, for fun, but do it, and they get for one part. And then, maybe you walk in and, Angelina Jolie's in there and she's part of the casting. She's got her headphones on. She's like, all right, read line. Why you shaking your head?
I have a friend who's in LA who is like really big, like a photographer over there.
Yeah.
And like in the film stuff over there.
Yeah. That's pretty tight.
Yeah.
It's an interesting, like I guess the business or the industry is very interesting. Why it sparked some of this is because I was watching those videos and I fell like upon this guy that he I think he's a PA, and maybe
I remember you talking about that.
And he posted something recently. I didn't know this, but about the Oscars, and he was talking about how the Oscars have a luncheon a few weeks before they have the actual Oscars, and they all the stars come together, and just it's casual, but it's also, there's pictures and stuff. Obviously, there's celebrities, but they are honored in front of their peers first. So I think they know they're gonna get it, or like the nomination is actually what it is. Okay. They know like all that, and they kind of like, oh yeah, Denzel Washington, all these super famous people are there, and then they go off and spread out, and they have like, I guess like 20 or 30 different rooms, and they do press junkets for different stuff, so like movies that they may be doing, or whatever, or asking questions, blah 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 blah. So he was showing that breakdown. I was like, oh, this is kind of an interesting thing. I don't know.
That is interesting.
But it kind of
background of like the behind the scenes of all that.
And that same dude also works on I think he's an assistant on the show. For I don't know how you say it. It's Marvelous Miss Mavel or whatever. I don't know. It's one of these shows that's on, I think, Hulu or Amazon or one of them. But he like has really become famous off that. I don't know. It got me thinking though that it'd be interesting because it is a different side that a lot aren't, don't see, and I don't know, maybe find ourselves.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sign us up.
Huh? I'll see what I can find. I'll kind of do some digging but Chelsea said don't do this, but I wanted to sign one of us up for something that's like way out of our league, like just way out
like
there.
What?
Like if I were to find a casting that's something that be like you need to cry for this or something like that. Like there's my brother has sent me my oldest brother sent me castings.
I would do like a gay man for you.
For me?
Yeah.
Like you'd be the gay.
Just no, like you would have to play the role as a gay man.
Like we're a gay couple?
No, like if they were asked for a casting for a gay man.
You'd play the gay man.
No, I would put your name into the casting.
I'd do it.
I don't know.
You don't think I could do it?
I would like to see you.
The only thing is I wouldn't want
Because I'm trying to think of like what is like the like it's like the well like what you just said.
So
Because what would it be for me? Something way out of my like zone.
Way out of your zone.
Yeah.
Something where you're so let's say you have a
That's why I said like probably like a gay guy for you.
but I could be.
I don't know. I feel
you know
like,
what I could be? I could be the comedic relief though.
Nah.
No.
I'm talking about. I would see you as like a sad boy role.
No,
because that's not you. That's out of your comfort zone.
I could do sad boy. Dude, I could be serious.
I don't like it, bro.
What? I could be sad boy. I could do it. Now the I'll be honest, the gay dude, I'd flourish at that. I'd probably be a little too good at that.
No, you know what I would put you as? I don't know, like little music boy or something like that.
Singing would actually be a little hard for me.
Oh,
anything singing, yeah, that'd be a little because singing or
country accents
would be a little hard for me because it would take me a second to kind of like I'd be like, yeah, y'all, let's get in there.
Nah,
like
that's bad.
It would take me a little time, like a Russian, like things like that, or English accent. I could do it. It just would.
Speaking of accents, I have a little funny story there.
Oh God.
So I live like in a little tiny town. Well, no, it's a small little town.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like in the country, you know.
Yeah.
So I picked up like recently. I kind of been noticing though. I picked up recently, like when I'm over there and I go like to the stores around the area, I tend to add a little twang to my voice.
Disgusting.
A little southern twang.
Little southern.
So what
drawl.
I noticed, I went to like this feed store to get some stuff.
That's already country already.
Yeah, I know, right? I knew,
for the cattle. Yeah,
for my
you're
cattle
getting for the cattle.
backyard.
Yeah.
And then when I went to check out, they were like, "Do you have a rewards program with us?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did." And I gave him a phone number, and I was like, 713. And I was like,
713 250
00. And I was like, when I'm over there, I'm like,
oh,
I need to change my oil. Like
dude,
going to
what?
the auto parts place, I'd be like, I need to get some oil.
Ew.
But yeah, when I'm over there, I do that, and it's kind of gross.
That's cute though. That's good. Well, you could use that as part of your inspiration for when you get a role or something. What I don't know what would make you uncomfortable. Oh, I know. Maybe like something. I know something intimate, like a sex scene or something.
Oh, why would you want me in that?
I don't know because like how we talk
What are you
about.
trying to tell me right now?
No, how we talk because that would be my one thing, or I wouldn't like. There's some actors I do see this all the time.
Okay, that would make me uncomfortable.
Exactly. There's some actors that talk about how like they have to do sex scenes and stuff, and it's weird, like the chemistry, like it's a little. I think that
you make
part,
me uncomfortable.
I know exactly. That's what I'm saying. That is the part where because that would be kind of the one for me. I'd be like like that's a little like we don't need to like do that, like we don't have to get. And I know that would make you so uncomfortable, which is why I'd be like that's the role.
Look, the thing is with me is either I get really uncomfortable or I go all the way and then make other people uncomfortable.
It might make for a good character. I don't know.
That's how I feel like I work, and I don't like making people uncomfortable.
Right.
So then I'd rather just be uncomfortable. And that's how in social settings.
I know what you would flourish in though as a character. You'd flourish as like a shy boy. You'd flourish.
No,
like,
I think I can do other stuff
no,
too.
you could do. I think
I
you
think
could
I can do a villain.
I don't know if you can do a villain.
No, I think I can do a villain.
Can I tell you what I think you'd be good at? Not a villain.
If I was able to like remove all like the shyness and anxiety out of me, I feel like I can do a decent.
You would just have to check into that character
with a little bit of practice.
This is gonna be a little mean. Hear me out here though. I don't think that you could be the main character villain.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think you could be like a side villain. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you're like you ain't a Joker. Like you're like maybe a Two-Face or like a Penguin. Like you're a side villain. Hey, respect. Penguin did good, did he not? Did Penguin not do good?
He got his own spin-off.
All right, then. He did good. You know what I'm saying? Respect. He did good.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you could do a side, like something like that where you're in prosthetics because you're almost like in another, you're not yourself. So you can kind of really invest and put and invest and put in for that.
I don't know if this is going to work.
I think it'll work. Don't worry. I think it'll be just fine.
No, I agree.
But we'll
Sign
see.
us up. We could probably. I really want to do like an improv class,
That actually,
just because it'll be fun.
That actually
I
would
think
not-
it'll be fun.
I agree. Maybe we should look into that. As I looked into it. Remember I told you because I knew a friend that took an improv class. He was taking acting classes and took an improv class.
Well, I don't want to do like a class. I want to do like a.
This is a one-time
improv
class.
day. Like come in and we have fun, doing improv. Not like where they actually teach you, you know.
Like the improv in was it 21 Jump Street?
Yeah.
No, that's terrible.
Yeah,
They're like,
just
give
random-
suggestions.
9/11. Like something funny like that. Not like an actual class where we're like, so in improv 101.
So you were talking about like
have
an
to-"
improv night, like they do an improv night type thing.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Where you show up and you sign up.
Like
and-
interactive. Yeah,
and
you kind of
play-
jump in. Okay.
You group up with a bunch of people and you just play improv.
We could probably find that like on Facebook group or something or Craigslist or something.
Probably can.
It's probably out there, dude. I'm sure we can find it, but we'll get to looking. We'll do some practicing and we'll circle back for that one.
That would be funny.
I think that would be interesting. Yeah. Oh God.
So I think that's it for us today, huh?
I think that's it.
So don't forget to follow us at Instagram at MP Podcast _ and at Twitter at NP _ podcast. In the bios of both of those, you can find the links.
There we go.
You can find the links of our YouTube, TikTok, Instagram,
Yeah.
Twitter, all of that.
All the links.
There's our link tree there.
Yes.
So yeah, you can find it.
Like he was saying, all that's in there. I didn't post questions. Lazy, my bad. I didn't post questions. I'm gonna post them as soon as I finish this because I really do want some y'all to ask some questions. Like Chris said, the link tree is a good way to find everything if you're trying to get to the all of our stuff and you're trying to see what it is that we're doing or what we have planned next and blah blah. So yeah, we are working on getting all that going for you guys. Another thing, I know a lot of people like when we have guests, we're working on all that. So there's a lot of good things that we still have cooking ready or, loaded, ready to go that we're trying to push out. So just be on the lookout for all of that. But other than that, guys, we want to appreciate you guys for coming and listening to another episode, viewing another episode, and we will see you guys on the next one. Peace.